People are so fucking annoying, and I just want to vent. Like, I really don't have a lot of people to talk to. So you know me, I'm on the video. I'm just having some juice. Marshmallow. It's Ohio, it's cold. So this is a video talking about how people act really fucking fake after someone's death. And I told you I was going to start talking about this a little bit because, obviously I'm going to just get my feelings out. My mother suffered for many years. And I really, truly believe that a lot of it was from being forced into survival mode, eating her feelings, and continue to go on as if how she felt didn't matter. She was married to an abusive man. And I don't mean like physical beatings all the time. I mean like emotional abuse, verbal abuse, undercurrents of sly remarks that are, what's the word? Like just disrespectful, like hateful. And I could see tears welling up in her eyes quite often, and she would just have to bury them down and like pretend like everything's fine, and it wasn't at all. And I just think it's crazy, and I'm not gonna elaborate, but this would be the example. Like, you guys know, me and my husband, we're still married. It's been about 11 years we've been together. We're not together, though. We're not together. He's gone. Like, he's not a husband to me. But yes, we're still married on paper. If I was to die today and he started coming out and acting like he's some broken-hearted widow and like putting an obituary write-up of like, oh, she was the most special thing to me, like, I hope somebody would call bullshit, because that would be completely bullshit, okay? Like, yes, we do get along maybe for 2 or 3 hours every once in a while. My son that I have with him is still young. Like, we are planning to do something cute with our son together for his birthday. We can occasionally get along, but let's just say this. Like, I have a real issue with fakeness. Sometimes I wonder if people even know how fucking fake they really are. So, like, I mention this, because I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you really printing this shit out? Like, the obituary that was written up, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me, right? Like, and my brother felt the same way. Like, who are you? Like, who are you? And do you not have a proper recollection of the past 40 years? 'Cause, like, no. Just no. So, like, I'm fine. Like, I did make a video the very first day. I got it out, I'm at peace with her death. She was elderly, literally. Like, she was almost 80 years old. And on top of that, she had MS, and she was very, like, she had several things wrong with her medically and physically. So she just lived in a ton of pain all the time. You know, she couldn't even walk. She couldn't go to the bathroom. Like, I'm not upset that she's passed away. Like, she's in a better place. You know, I'm upset at the inaccurate portrayal of someone acting like she was anything important to them when you let years go by and she was shit to you. So I just think it's fucking fake. And you know what? I'm entitled to my opinion. They are also entitled to write whatever the hell they want. It's not my business. I asked for my name to be left out of it. I don't know if my wishes are going to be respected or not, because I already read it and I was like, whoa, nobody asked me about this. I said, you know what, you can put my first name if you want, but I don't want to be associated with this. You know? And seeing that other side of the family too, like they're such enablers. Like, they are such enablers, and then because I don't do that, they're like saying that I'm the bad one, and it's like nothing new. And I thought it was interesting how shit got twisted around. So like when I wrote paragraphs on this email saying that, you know, I think it was overkill. I get trying to put a positive spin on shit. You know, I get that, but this was like overly exaggerated. Like, come the fuck on. Who are you? And my brother agrees. I don't know if he's going to have the balls to say anything about it, but he said it to me. That's the other thing about people. Like, I'm not scared of any of you people. Like, I'm gonna say my truth. Maybe my truth is different than your truth, but I survived it. And it's just funny. Like, I mean, it's not funny. It's just stupid and it's fake is what it is. And so then it got twisted up and said, well, if you don't want to hear anything positive, then you might not want to listen when her sister speaks and da 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 da. I'm like, well, of course I think her sister should say something positive. Like, her sister grew up with her. Like, that is a different dynamic. A sister having a sister, that's a very special dynamic, and that is completely different than a husband and wife who had a very disgusting, sickening, abusive, neglectful, cold, toxic relationship. You know, I would, of course, and that's why I said, don't project this on me. Because this isn't about her sister saying something positive. This is about you saying something positive when you're just fake. So that's interesting. That's what I'm kind of dealing with today. Other than that, I'm not trying to like let this consume my life. The funeral's coming up in a few days. So, you know, I'm getting everything ready for that. You know, it's December. I'm here doing things with my kids. Like, I'm not here letting this consume my life. Like, I've been known these people are fucked. I've been known this family is dysfunctional, and that's why I fucking don't associate with any of them. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show up to the funeral, but like, I'm not gonna like get all up in anybody's business. It's not my business. I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna be there. That's gonna be that. Like, I feel I have a pretty calm and nice demeanor, I realize most people probably don't even understand how fake they even are. You know, it is what it is. I have grieved the loss of not having a mother years ago when I started having my own kids. So, like, a lot of the stuff that I try to do with my own kids is basically the opposite of anything I experienced. So yeah, like I said, I'm not letting this stuff consume me. I did want to talk a little bit about it though, so that's why I'm on the video. I got the Elf on the Shelf here for the kids. Like, it's December, we're doing the Christmas thing. I'm focused on my career, I'm focused on my modeling career, and like allowing myself to enjoy that, because that is something I wanted to do years ago that they stopped me from doing. So like, you know, now I'm trying to make up for my lost time. And you know, unfortunately for my mother, she did not ever have a chance to make up for her lost time. I truly wish her nothing but peace on the other side. I accept what it is. I accept that, you know, it is what it is. I've made peace with being born to these people. I've made peace with it. However, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to associate with it. And I consider myself to be a new person. And I don't want to really be considered part of that. So, you know, I strive every day to move farther and farther away from the programming that was put into me by my mom and my dad and the other situations they put me into. And I am just healing from that every day a little bit more. So, you know, I'm not shocked that a near 80-year-old woman with a bunch of health complications is passed away, and I don't think that people need to be putting on some fake-ass sob story about it, okay? That's all I gotta say. Okay, lovey. All right, well, I'll be back. I'll talk more about it. Hey, this is my angel, love.
Mom, come here.
I'm coming. All right, bye.
Mom, look what